All right, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln for this afternoon's non-conference baseball matchup. It is the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders and the Antigo Red Robins. Appreciate everyone sticking around. Again, everybody still in early season mode, I guess, as forgot to go live on YouTube. And people asking where the game was. The game has not started yet. You haven't missed anything. As Lincoln Red Raider ace Braden Lewis throws his final warm-up pitch, and we are about to get underway with Hunter Iupi, the second baseman for the Red Robins. Steve Maves, Joe Anderson here from Lincoln High School. Beautiful afternoon, and the Lincoln Red Raiders starting their season here against Antigo. The first pitch is in there for a strike from Braden Lewis, and the season is underway. First pitch at 4:43 this afternoon. Braden does work fast. Lefty wheels and deals, a swing and a miss. Go through the defensive alignment here in just a moment, but last year Braden in the high school ranks, a three-pitch strikeout to open up the season for Braden Lewis. One up and one down. Braden Lewis, again, a outstanding pitcher, obviously. Kinsley now the hitter, the shortstop for Antigo. Works fast here in the varsity level, and then, of course, for the Rangers in the summertime. And 4 straight strikes to start the year for Braden Lewis. Jacob Hannes awaits on deck. Braden wheels and deals. That was fouled straight back. No balls and 2 strikes. We got some other games going on around the network this afternoon. WIAA starts their season. They're taking on Fox Valley Lutheran. Stratford and Mosinee are in Wisconsin Dells this afternoon. This is just high and out. And then, of course, got a couple of nightcaps tonight. We got DC Everson Spash softball, as well as Pacelli and Adams Friendship baseball. That one's going to be grounded over to Ellis at short. The run, and throw will not be made, as Kinsley will be the first base runner for Antigo.
Now batting the catcher, number 7, Jacob Hannes.
Jacob Hannes now behind the plate. The catcher batting third. Give him a base hit. That would have been a tough play. Kinsley reaches one up, or one on and one out. Misses outside to Hannes. Mason Gray awaits on deck. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in this afternoon on your home for Wisconsin Rapids High School Athletics, Zaleski Sports. You have a couple of cancellations already tomorrow. Now it's going to be popped up. Right field side, foul territory. And it's going to be a run, 1 ball and 1 strike. We did just get a game added for Thursday morning, as Auburndale will take on Spencer here on Saturday morning, 11 o'clock. Was told about that about an hour ago. So we'll come down or come over. I guess I only live 10 minutes away, but we'll come over here on Thursday morning for some high school baseball. Of course, right here on Zaleski Sports. We got a lot on the schedule this springtime. Just waiting for everything to dry out and everything to be ready to play. 2 balls and a strike. Mason Gray awaits on deck for Antigo. Coaching change for the Red Robins. Alex Heine was here for the Red Robins for a number of years. And now Tyler Lorenz, the head man for the Red Robins. Kicks and fires as Lewis. 2-1, popped up. Foul side again. And count runs even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 away, top of the first inning. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. I'm going to bring you a lot of Lincoln baseball. Covered quite a few teams in the Wisconsin Valley Conference with DC Everest and Spash. Marshfield, of course. And I guess really whatever else is being played here. Great setup. Rapids Redhawks this summer. Rangers Legion team this summer. And Lewis walks on us. Mason Gray, the right fielder. 2 on and 1 out for the right fielder.
Now batting right fielder number 1, Mason Gray.
And get out of that winter funk and then enjoy the summertime. Before you know it, the Javon Bussey will come in to run. Before you know it, Joe will be back to football. 3rd week of August. You might think that's a long ways away, but these seasons tend to really blend together after a while. Longest 6 weeks, yeah. Yeah. Lewis delivers on the 0-1. Just misses the corner. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a great opportunity to cover a couple of... I didn't really cover girls state basketball. Went over to Green Bay, though. Had a good time at the Rush Center. Went down to Madison, what did they say, Monday, about 3 weeks ago already? Goodness. Newman Catholic Cardinals picking up a state championship. Now we're to baseball. Hits in the dirt. Not really dirt. Hits the turf, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away after the 3-pitch strikeout to Hunter Iupi. Kinsley reached on a base hit. And then a walk. 2-2 back to Gray. Just hits the outside corner backwards K. Lewis picks up his 2nd strikeout. Looked really familiar. Looked just like the 1-1 pitch. Just missed the outside on the 1-1 and caught the outside on the 2-2. Trevor Terrace now for the Red Robins. Misses high for a ball. And a big thank you to everybody here in Wisconsin Rapids. Athletic directors, coaches, players coming out here and getting ready to play. Tomorrow doesn't look too promising, but then the rest of the week, Thursday at least, got a couple games on Friday scheduled in Marshfield, but other than that, it's that's going to be a lifted foul, right field side, long run for Leskowski, and he makes the catch along the fence, and that will end our top of the 1st inning. Nicely done, young man. No runs on 1 hit, 2 left via the walk. We have played a half an inning. Antigo nothing. Lincoln coming up.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln here on Zaleski Sports. It is 1, 2, and 3, of course, for Wisconsin Rapids. The Red Raiders lost 13 seniors from a year ago, but they return an all-state outfielder in Brennan Huber He'll be batting first for Coach Bob Galita, Brett Simonson, Braden Lewis 1, 2, and 3, Trevor Martin, Caleb Ellis, Brian Olds 4, 5, and 6, Cannon Plum and Marco Simonson, and Jackson Lukowski for the Red Raiders. And they'll be going up against right-hander Riley Gunthner for Antigo. And just absolutely picture perfect. A little breezy, but first week of April, can't complain too much. Thank you to our game day sponsors, Rapid Sheet Metal, Sparhawk Trucking, and Scott Krug Realty. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be a little chilly tomorrow with storms coming in. Just pray for the people just south of us, Iowa, Illinois, going to get hit hard again just like they did 5 days ago. Man, some of the pictures of those tornadoes were scary. Luckily, I've never been through a tornado, but my goodness. Joe has? Yeah. It just, the videos and the pictures just, yeah. Yeah, no.
Leading off for the Red Raiders.
Yep.
Center fielder number 3, Brennan Huber.
And here is Brennan Huber, center fielder for Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln. All-state honorable mention a year ago. On the front page or on the cover, call him a cover athlete of the yearly Wisconsin Baseball Association Bible they've got. It's about 300 pages, but huge booklet that they put out every year with every team. Conference predictions. Lincoln, I believe, 4th or 5th predicted in the Valley this year. Spash, Craig Terpstra's Spash Panthers picked to finish first. DC Everest right up there again. Huber rips this one to left center field and over the head of the center fielder Tars. Huber to second. Galita's waving him to third, and a leadoff triple for Brennan Huber to start the season. Huber rips it to left center and over the head of Taras in center field. And now Brett Simonson, the second baseman.
Second baseman, number 8, Brett Simonson.
What a rip there for Brennan Huber. Would not expect anything different from Brennan this year. Senior campaign, of course. Misses outside to Simonson. One ball, no strikes. Runner at third, nobody out for Wisconsin Rapids, bottom of the first inning. Wheels and deals. Right there at the knees. Inside corner, 1 ball and 1 strike. Quite the last 18, 21 innings for, we'll get into it after this pitch. Outside corner, quite a run the last 21 innings for the Milwaukee Brewers. Unbelievable. After not scoring a run for about 16 and a half or 17 innings against the Cubs, exploded for 3 in the 8th on Saturday, 9 yesterday, 10 against the Mets today, including a first career home run for Bryce Terang, a grand slam for the young fella. The Milwaukee Brewers, a lot of incredibly young, good talent for the Crew. And just misses outside. Counter runs full to Simonson. Especially in that outfield for Craig Counsell and the Crew. Garrett Mitchell out in center. Weimer in right. Simonson rips this one into right field. And a full count RBI base hit for Brett Simonson, and Lincoln is on the board 1-0. Wisconsin Rapids. good piece of hitting there for Brett Simonson.
Now batting.
Now Braden Lewis.
Number 21, the pitcher, Braden Lewis.
And a lot of these guys for Antigo and Wisconsin Rapids. Likely see them in the summertime for Legion Ball, Antigo Typhoons. Wisconsin Rapids Post 9 Rangers. First pitch to Braden Lewis. Hits the outside corner for a strike. Trevor Martin awaits on deck for Lincoln. Coach Bob Galetta at it again for the Red Raiders this year. There goes Simonson. Misses low. Perfect pitch to run on. 1 ball and 1 strike. Simonson heads down to second base. Off-speed pitch in the dirt. And Brett makes it in easily. Give you some score updates here when we get them from a couple of our other games. In just a moment, the 1-1 to Braden Lewis in the dirt. It gets away, and the throw is to the foul side of the bag. And Simonson is going to reach third. That's 2 balls and a strike to Braden Lewis. And just like that, Lincoln's got another runner at third base with nobody out. Wheels and deals outside. 3-1. 2 other games, Stratford and Mosney. Again, they're playing down in Wisconsin Dells. 3-0 Mosney. Mosney seems to, or is picked to be one of the top teams in the state again. Lost at state last year. Braden Lewis walks on 5 pitches. They lead Stratford 3-0 after the first inning.
Now batting the first
And
number 16, Trevor Martin.
You're going to have a courtesy runner for number 11, Ethan Freeman, coming in to run. Mike Wenlet is over at historic Lakeman Field in Waupaca. And 3-0 Fox Valley Lutheran over Waupaca. They're in the top of the 4th inning. Doubleheader in Waupaca. Another big conference game to start the year for the Comets. Runners at the corners. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 1st inning here in Wisconsin Rapids. Freeman leads from first, the sophomore. Big lead, and took a couple of steps back. And there he goes. Low in the dirt again. Throw down to second is made, and if he would have turned and made the tag, he may have been out. But it went over the head of the second base, or of the shortstop, Kinsley. And Iupi had it, but did not try and make the tag. Freeman was there, but it was close. Closer than I'm sure Coach Galito would have hoped. The 1-0. Just missed outside. 2-0 to Trevor Martin. Caleb Ellis awaits on deck for Wisconsin Rapids. Plenty of time, plenty of room for you. You want to come down to Wisconsin Rapids, Lincoln. Again, there's softball going on later on tonight. Spash DC Irish, Wisconsin Valley Conference softball matchup. There's a strike to Martin. Have that game for you right here on Zaleski Sports. The 2-1. Low and away, 3-1. One of the more improbable, I guess, would be a good word to use. More improbable national championship games tonight in men's college basketball. San Diego State and UConn. 3-1. Lost him again. Another walk Florida Atlantic was so close. Florida Atlantic was just so close on punching their ticket to a national championship. The Aztecs and the Huskies tonight. Last time it was in Houston. It just kept on reading it, but or seeing it. The last time championship game was in Houston. Villanova won on a buzzer beater. If the excitement happens tonight from Houston. Last national championship for Jim Nance on the call for CBS tonight. He's got quite the. You talked about the longest 6 weeks of your life. He's got probably the best 6 weeks of his life. NCAA tournament, and then this weekend's the Masters. So, yeah. I did some renovations to Augusta, I heard. There's a late strike to Caleb Ellis. Tiger Woods was in the skipping contest today when they skipped the balls across the 16th water. Oh, 0-1 to Caleb Ellis. Brian Olds waits on deck. And that bounced in front of home plate. 1 ball and a strike. Rapids trying to break it open early. Mobile Link in Wisconsin Rapids is your go-to for car and boat services, including window tinting, remote start, and accessorizing. That's Mobile Link on 8th Street in Wisconsin Rapids. This is low for a ball, 2-1. Speaking of the Brewers, they take on Max Scherzer tomorrow night. New York Mets have the Cubs over the weekend. And then Cubs, Mets, Cardinals start off the year for Milwaukee. Quite the home opener for the Crew today. 10-0 over one of the favorites in the National League this year, New York Baseball Mets. 22 pitches already for Riley Gunther. Bases still juiced, nobody out. And lost control of it, and it's 3-1. Brian Olds, Cannon Plowman, Marco Simonson, Jackson Laskowski for Lincoln. 3-1 coming back. There's fouled into the mitts. Behind it, just a tad, was Ellis, and it's 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, and nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Season opener for Rapids and Antigo. 3-2. Got him looking inside corner, a beauty from Guthner, and there's one away. Painted the inside corner.
Now batting for the Red Raiders, third baseman number 18.
And now Brian Olds. Brian had a couple of big hits for the Rangers last summer. Bases loaded, trying to come through big here. And looks at a strike right at the letters, and it's 0-1. Cannon Plowman awaits on deck, the catcher. Simonson at third, Freeman at second, and Martin at first. One away, 1-0. Wisconsin Rapids, the 0-1. Just misses low and out. Evens it up and a ball and strike. Zach's Technology in downtown Wisconsin Rapids is your go-to for residential and commercial computer repair, custom-built desktops, offsite backup, and mobile repair. Look to Zach's Technology in downtown Wisconsin Rapids. The 1-1 coming home. It was a spinner. It gets away from Hannes and it did not release it fast enough. And coming in to score will be Brett Simonson. If you would have seen Guthner right away, maybe had a shot at Simonson. but it gets away from Hannes. And there's 2 in with 1 out. Freeman goes to third, Martin to second. '29th pitch of the inning. This is inside, 3-1. Mutual of WIAA Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwasa.com to find an agent near you. 3-1 coming home. And another walk, third of the inning. So a triple to start by Huber, a single by Simonson to bring him in. And then a walk to Lewis, a walk to Martin, a strikeout of Ellis, and a walk to Olds, and now Cannon Plowman. Bases still loaded, 30 pitches in the inning. But still only 1 out. Wheels and deals. Outside corner gets the call. Marcos Simonson awaits on deck. Fields beyond center field here. Former softball diamonds. I mean, they're still softball fields, but not being used. A couple of people throwing over there, maybe in the batting cages out there, but quite the complex here in Wisconsin Rapids. Baseball all day on Thursday. Auburndale Spencer at 11 o'clock on Thursday morning. We'll have that game for you. That one gets away, a wild pitch. And coming in to score, did not slide, was Freeman, but he will come in on the wild pitch. Sounded like it made direct contact with the little road mic I've got underneath down on the field. Didn't break. I can still hear what's going on. So 3-0 Wisconsin Rapids. 2-1 to Cannon Plowman. Guthner comes set and fires home. That was going to be lifted to left. Over on it is Wyatt Krause. Tagging is Martin, and he will not make the tag. Shallow left field. Not going to be enough to get the tag. A fly out to left field is a second out, and now Marcos Simonson. Marcos had a good summer last year as well for Wisconsin Rapids Rangers. Good center fielder for the Rangers a year ago. Had a couple of sensational plays in the outfield from what I remember last summer. That was going to be popped up on the infield, mile high. Hannes in the it's going to be a foul ball. The runner ran into catcher Hannes. And now a conversation to be had for home plate umpire. See if we turn it up here. And
Nice try, Jake.
there's going to be a foul, or it was called a foul ball. It hit in fair territory, but bounced foul. And now there's conversation to be had about if there was runner interference as Trevor Martin collided with Jacob Hannes on the baseline, or in the baseline. Runners still would be at second and third with 2 outs. And umpires coming together about the call. And he's going to call him out. And our head umpire sitting to the left of me called it before the umpires did. So we will we'll be back in 1 minute on Zaleski Sports. 3 across for the Red Raiders.
Don't let pain or mobility issues keep you from enjoying life. Let our physical therapy doctors and our staff at Roberts Physical Therapy help you recover your ability to move easily and live free of aches and pains, providing effective individual treatment plans. Whether you're experiencing problems with balance and mobility, you're experiencing pain in your low back, or you're dealing with any other physical challenges, we'll take care of you. For more information on how we can service your needs, contact us today.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Top of the second inning. 3 runs across for Wisconsin Rapids in the bottom of the first. His teammates Joe Anderson before Joe heads over to the varsity softball diamond for Spash and DC Everest. The 2-1 coming back. That was going to be lifted to center field. Brendan Huber drifts to his left and makes the catch for the first out. 1 up and 1 down for Alec Napkavage. DC Everest. DC Everest a couple of years ago was there's a low strike in called first strike, but DC Everest snapped Spash's reign atop the Wisconsin Valley Conference. That was going to be drifted to left, still carrying, but ranging over is Marcos Simonson for the second out of the inning. 2 up and 2 down for Connor Cornelius. But Spash had won like 20.
Number 10, Connor Cornelius.
Spash had won something like 20 conference titles in a row in softball, and DC Everest knocked him off. There's a strike from Lewis. Wyatt Krause awaits on deck. Something you can always expect, a very year in and year out competitive Tom Droner Spash softball team. 0-2 to Cornelius. Won't be any different this season. The 0-2 coming home. This is low for a ball. We saw Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln softball in Holman last week. Took down the Vikings pretty handedly. That's going to be lifted up and out of play. Softball field area. Scored 13 or 14 in the first game against Holman and then 22 in the second game. Lost quite a few players from a year ago, but they bring back all-conference pitcher Rhiannon Carroll. That's going to be bounced over to first. Staying down is Martin. And a 3 unassisted. Quick, easy work by Braden Lewis. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the bottom of the second. 3-0 Wisconsin Rapids.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. 9-1-2 due up for the Red Raiders. Jackson Laskowski, who made a heck of a play to end the first inning along the fence in foul territory, looks at a ball blown away. And then Huber and Simonson for Rapids here in the bottom of the second inning. Thank you all for joining us today on Zaleski Sports. There's a strike. Did it more at the end of basketball season. Decided to put all of our games on one page and make it easier for viewers and commentators alike to find all the games, as there's a base hit for Laskowski. If you're looking for certain games, go to the main Zaleski Sports YouTube channel. The Black channel, over 6,000 subscribers. Tell your friends, as Jason says, tell your friends, neighbors, and strangers that the games are on Zaleski Sports. As of right now, I've got over 350 scheduled spring events between baseball, softball, and soccer. Ooh, high and in strike to Huber. Late call. He gets the strike on Brennan, 0-1. Swung at a 2-0 pitch in his first at-bat, driven to left center on a leadoff triple. No balls and a strike. Laskowski, and they got him picked off. Throw down to second is high. And Laskowski jumped on the first move, and he got to second base. Not conventional way, but he got there. Stands at second base with nobody out. High throw there from Cornelius at first. The 0-1 coming back outside corner, and Huber's behind. No balls and 2 strikes. Relatively good crowd on hand here in Wisconsin Rapids. Good Antigo contingency making the trip. The 0-2. And fouled in on the hands of Brennan Huber.
Hey, wait at the spot.
No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Good to be back at the ball diamond for high school baseball, that's for sure. The 0-2. Just missed a tad low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Looking forward to another fun spring and fun summer. Baseball and softball. Sprinkling a little soccer in there as well. The 1-2 to Huber. Misses outside. The spinner. Tied up Hannes behind the plate. Nothing like it, that's for sure. Baseball and softball. 2-2 coming home. The spinner is popped up. Right field side, second base. Iupi calls for it, and he's going to make the catch. And there's 1 away. Leskowski stays at second for Brett Simonson, who singled and scored in the first. Huber just got underneath it. First offering to Simonson here in the second. Foul straight back into the screen. Got the birds singing, eating, squirrels, rabbits. Went out to refill the bird feeder yesterday. I think the birds and squirrels and rabbits kind of have a mutual agreement that the birds will dump the seed on the ground, and then the squirrels and rabbits will, just misses. And the squirrels and rabbits are a lot easier to grab it, but the birds make a mess. That's for sure. My goodness. The 1-1 coming back. Going to be driven to right center field. Back on it, over the head of Terrace. And Laskowski's going to score. And heading to third is Simonson. The throw from shallow center, not in time. A head first RBI triple for Brett Simonson. Huber put in left center. Simonson put in right center. And slid head first. And now Braden Lewis. Simonson, a couple of RBIs today. Now Braden, who walked and then was run for by Ethan Freeman at the plate. 4 across for Lincoln here this afternoon so far. We're in the bottom of the second. 1 away, 4 runs on 4 hits for Wisconsin Rapids. That's going to be popped up. JV softball field side and out of play. Let us know where you're watching from. What do we got here for Mosinee is up 6-0 on Stratford. Scheduled to have Stratford a couple times next week. They host Assumption. And then they come to Wisconsin Rapids. All depends on how those fields in Stratford have dried out. Again, after tomorrow, it looks pretty promising on nice weather and drying conditions. 3-1 to Braden Lewis. Again, if you are Iowa, Northern, Southern Illinois tomorrow, Missouri, Tennessee, anywhere that got hit last week by the nasty tornadoes, be on high alert again tomorrow. And Braden Lewis draws his second walk. Ethan Freeman will once again come in to run for Braden Lewis. Coach Galita, quick word for Ethan Freeman as he heads to first base to run. I guess I shouldn't have said he was a sophomore. Just the way this this program is laid out, it looked like that he was, but That's just the JV number. 52 pitches already for Riley Gunther for Antigo. And had him picked off back just in time. Leaning again was a Lincoln base runner. Laskowski was able to get away with it earlier in this inning. And over the head that time of Cornelius, and the error by the pitcher. And Coach Galita says hold up on Ethan Freeman, and coming in to score will be Brett Simonson on the error by Gunther for Antigo. 5-0 Wisconsin Rapids, bottom of the second inning. This is low for a ball to Trevor Martin. Get another loose ball by the Antigo defense. Caleb Ellis awaits on deck, then Brian Olds. Runner at second is Freeman with one out. Gonna have a couple of games scheduled for you tomorrow. Keep an eye on ZaleskiSports.com. Grassland Dairy weekly schedule, updated as we get updates from postponements or cancellations. Have a couple of them already for tomorrow. Just misses inside again, 3-0. A game that was scheduled for tomorrow, Adams Friendship hosting Pacelli, moved to today baseball, or tonight, 7 o'clock start in Adams Friendship. Merrill and Marshfield softball moved to Friday. There's a strike to Martin. Shagwamigan is not making the trip to Wisconsin Rapids tomorrow for baseball. That game is canceled. Again, the Merriwood baseball and softball don't function the way as basketball does. So the crossover games do not count towards your standings like the basketball ones do. Another meeting on the mound. So hear from our friends at Fleet Farm. Head into Fleet Farm and get big savings on Milwaukee tools. Check out their selection of tool kits and tool storage options and save up to $200. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Also, Key Savings Bank. Unlock the best home, auto, commercial, and personal loans in the Rapids area. Key Savings Bank. No matter what you're financing, Key Savings Bank has the personal touch to put you at ease. Dream big with small rates at Key Savings Bank. Upcoming schedule on Zaleski Sports reads as follows. Green Bay NEW Lutheran is at Pacelli tomorrow. That's softball, scheduled for 4:30, as we'll have a pitching change for Antigo. It's coming into throw. It'll be number 4, Alec Napkavage. And Riley Gunther's night will come to an end after 1 1/3 innings. 4 hits, 5 runs. Four walks and 1 strikeout. That is how Gunther's opening day start will end for Antigo today. Trailing 5-0. The runners are still his responsibility, so if they come in to score, they will be added to his runs given up. But again, tomorrow, at this game right now, Green Bay NEW Lutheran at Pacelli is scheduled at Morton Park in Stevens Point. If that field is not ready, they will try and play at the turf field at Zenoff Park in Stevens Point. As mentioned, Merrill and Marshfield softball already moved to Friday. New London and Amherst soccer on as scheduled right now. Again, soccer is one of those that they can really play whenever, as long as there's not lightning. They'll try and play. They will be taking on New London tomorrow. And then Thursday, our first look at our friends over in Eau Claire, Menominee at Eau Claire Memorial softball doubleheader, 4 p.m. Bob Redovich on the call of that one. Our new partners over in Eau Claire. Wausau East at DC Everest softball. I think Jason said that game might have already been moved, but we'll keep an eye on that. If you know of any other postponements, that one's tonight. I was like, geez, they're playing tonight, but yeah, they're playing right here. That game has been postponed on Thursday already. Wausau East and DC Everest softball. Antigo and Marshfield baseball. That game is scheduled at Jack Hackman Field. Jason says Hackman is not quite ready. Napcavage swings for Ellis. Seems like if they get a sprinkle at Hackman, then it's in rough shape. A lot of snow left. Yeah. See if they move that one over to Safford Field in right next to the high school. And held on the swing, 1 ball and 1 strike. They do have a game scheduled at Safford next week against Merrill. That's the 11th. Otherwise, all the other games right now are scheduled at Jack Hackman Field. The 1-1. There's a strike outside corner. Medford at Amherst Soccer. That's girls soccer. Green Bay West is at Wapaka for soccer. And then, of course, on Thursday we will add that Auburndale Spencer baseball game taking place here at 11 a.m. See the Auburndale Eagles. Team to have high hopes for the Eagles this spring. Now it's fouled back straight off the face mask of Hannes. Basketball team that, I don't want to say overachieved, but they sure played a heck of a season. Made it to a sectional final for boys basketball, did the Auburndale Eagles. The St. Mary Catholic team that they lost to got upset in the opening round. Missed outside or a state semifinal. Kid scored 51 points that night, or that day to beat St. Mary Catholic. Wisconsin high school state tournament record. And lost him on the walk. Bases loaded for Brian Olds. Walked, left stranded at second in the first. Still only 1 away here in the bottom of the second inning. Bases juiced again for Wisconsin Rapids. Trying to break this one wide open. There's a strike to Olds. Cannon Plumman on deck for the Red Raiders. The 0-1. Inside, just missed. Getting advertising to come play your games here. There were a couple of college games here. 4 of them, actually, a couple of weekends ago. Pointers and Platteville came and played on the field, the south field behind us. Split that one. Platteville, the 2 wins on Sunday. Pointers came back and got them on Monday. And that was going to be ripped to third. Steps on third for 1. And no throw will be made, but a nice play over there by Robrecht for Antigo. Coming to score will be Freeman. Out at third will be Martin for the second one, but an RBI ground out for Brian Olds. RBI fielder's choice. Now Cannon Plumman, who flew out to left field in his first at-bat. Ellis and Olds, the base runners. And high above the head of Cannon Plumman. 6-0 Wisconsin Rapids. 3 across in the first and now 3 across here in the second. A very nice play over there by Robrecht at third. Now it gets over the head on the wild pitch. Microphone down there taking a beating. It's not getting hit, but it sure sounds like it every time the ball hits that fence. 2 balls and no strikes to Cannon Plumman. Outside just missed. Low and out. 3-0. Marcos Simonson on deck. Marcos really didn't have an at-bat in his last go-around. He had a pop-up, which resulted in a runner interference, hitting the catcher, and he was called out. And 4-pitch walk to Cannon Plumman. Now Marcos will get another chance here with the bases loaded.
Left fielder number 27, Marcos Simonson.
And now another courtesy runner, this time for Cannon Plumman, the catcher. Brett Harchey's coming in to run. Bases juice still with 2 outs. 6-0 Wisconsin Rapids. Getting the ability to take walks. Missed high for a ball. 9th batter of the inning for Wisconsin Rapids. Started with a single by Laskowski, a fly out by Huber, a triple by Simonson, and then 3 of the last 4 batters have been walks. Checked his swing, missed outside. Two balls and no strikes. Again, I appreciate everyone tuning in this afternoon on Zaleski Sports. There's a strike inside corner, 2-1. High and tight, backing out of the way, 3-1. And we couldn't do any of these games without our fine sponsors and all you watching. Sponsors help us bring these games to you live and free all year long. And a walk in a run and RBI the easy way for Marcos. And now the 10th batter of the inning.
Right fielder number 5, Jackson Laskowski.
Laskowski, who started the inning off with a single. Runners are Olds. Hargis at second and Simonson at first. 2 away for Laskowski. Missed away. Seven nothing Wisconsin Rapids. 4 across here in the second. High and out, 2-0. Get all the sponsors you see going through the right side of the scoreboard. Of course, our game day, our scoreboard sponsors, Key Savings Bank, all the commercials you watch. Can't do it without all the fine sponsors. Throw over to third, not in time. 2 balls and no strikes to Jackson Laskowski. 2-0. 3-0 to Laskowski. And we got games all over the place this springtime. From the east to Wapaka, to the west of Neelsville and Loyal Greenwood. There's a strike. North to Wausau Newman and DC Everest. South here to Wisconsin Rapids. And Adams Friendship, I guess, tonight. That one's going to be ripped to center field. And it's going to be caught, and that'll end our second inning. 4 runs across on 1 hit. 3 left on, and there was 1 error. We have played 2 complete. 7-0 Wisconsin Rapids. We'll be back. You're watching high school baseball. Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. Braden Lewis has made easy work here this afternoon. Wyatt Krause looks at a strike. Hunter Iupi and Reed Kinsley for the Red Robins. Popped up and out of play. No balls and 2 strikes just like that. I think our next Lincoln baseball broadcast might be next Saturday. They got a doubleheader. There's a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 3 for Braden Lewis. They have a doubleheader against Menominee, maybe. Next Saturday. Hunter Iupi struck out on 3 pitches to start the game off. There's a strike in there. Rapids Menominee doubleheader on the 15th. There's a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. So on the schedule I've got made up for our employees, we've got 393 right now, but a lot of them are duplicates, so that's going to be fouled. Oh, a good one-handed catch over there by Reed Kinsley on the on-deck circle. Hit off the screen, and then one-hand snag out of the air. You got a lot of duplicates with all of our, especially the Valley teams playing each other, but a lot of games and a lot of teams that we cover, a lot of young student athletes get the chance to be on Zaleski Sports. There's a swing and a miss, blew it right past him. Strikeout number 4 for Braden. There's 2 up and 2 down for Reed Kinsley. Reed singled in the first. Two up, 2 down for Reed Kinsley. There's a strike. Pumping the strikes is Braden Lewis. 41st pitch for Braden. There's a swing and a miss. Had him on his back foot. Mowing him down early. Here's Braden Lewis. Threw just a little too hard. 1 ball and 2 strikes, 2 away. Top of the 3rd inning. 7-0 Wisconsin Rapids, the 1-2. Missed outside for a ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tried to hit that outside corner just into the left-handed batter's box a bit. 2-2. Popped up out of play. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. The 2-2. Count runs full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. And did not get it. 2-out walk. Good battle there by Reed Kinsley. Good eye there by Reed to draw the walk. And now Jacob Hannes has to take off his catching gear and trot over to
Catcher number 7, Jacob Hannes.
And head over to the batter's box. Winters in Wisconsin can be a challenge. It's finally, knock on wood, over. But our friends over at Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling in Wisconsin Rapids has more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. There's a base hit to right center field. That one's going to get past Laskowski all the way to the warning track. And they're going to send Kinsley. That one's going to get all the way to the wall, bobbled out there. And an RBI triple for the catcher. And he was trucking around the base paths for Antigo. Got past Laskowski. And Hannes went from all the way. Now he needs a breather. He's going to get an extra runner. Good piece of hit and good run in there. Javon Bussey coming in to run. First run of the year for Antigo is an RBI triple for the catcher. Now Mason Gray. But as I was saying, our friends over at Rapid Sheet Metal, it is getting into springtime. Make sure you call them for all your home and business needs. Air conditioner, get that looked at before the time is too late. Call Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling today. The 0-1 coming home. Right in at the knees, and it's 0-2. Gray struck out looking back in the first. Now balls, 2 strikes. 51st pitch coming from Braden Lewis. Looks at the runner and deals home. Outside missed again. Trying to paint that outside corner, hasn't gotten it. Hasn't gotten the call. One ball and 2 strikes. Bounces in front of home plate. Good block there by Plowman. Running can be hard on your body, whether you're training for marathons, competitive runs, or just for daily exercise. Turn to Roberts Physical Therapy to get moving, keep moving, and enjoy life on the run. Roberts Physical Therapy with locations in Amherst, Plainfield, and Wisconsin Rapids. And the count runs full again. After a couple of quick strikeouts for Lewis to start this inning, he walked Kinsley. Gave up a triple to Hannes, and now a full count to Gray. There's a swing and a miss, and ended up striking out the side, but got a run on the RBI triple. We have played 2.5. It is Wisconsin Rapids 7, Antigo 1. We'll be back after this song on Zaleski Sports.
Rustic Redefined is the Wisconsin Rapids area's local boutique clothing store for women and children. Find a personalized shopping experience with excellent personal service and unique and trendy styles. Enjoy a great variety of always changing outfits, tops, purses, shoes, accessories, and so much more. Rustic Redefined has your unique style ready for you at an affordable price. Find your look on 8th Street South in Wisconsin Rapids, or keep up with all the newest options on Facebook at Rustic Redefined.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Brennan Huber to lead things off. A triple and a fly out for Brennan today. Third at bat in the third inning. A spinner misses high and in for Brennan Huber. Or to Brennan Huber, I should say. (7-1) Wisconsin Rapids. Rapids doing good. Keeping an eye on the misses. Antigo struggling to throw strikes today. Again, game 1 of 2. We're just sticking around for the first one. 3-0. And make sure to check out ZaleskiSports.com. Have some. There's a strike. I'll have some exciting news hopefully by the end of the month on Zaleski Sports. We've always got good news, but exciting new news will be hopefully coming by the end of the month. Everyone's going to be driven, ripped to left center field. Brennan Huber, that one's going to get all the way to the wall. No cutoff, and they're going to send him to third. Is he going to get his second triple of the game? He is. Head first slide. Brennan Huber, a leadoff triple for the second time today. Cut off by Wyatt Krause before it got to the warning track. If it was not, and it got kicked around or bobbled out there, he may have had an inside the park home run. But Brennan showing off. He is a top-notch player in this state this year. Again, cover athlete of one of, I think, 6 or 7 on the cover of the Wisconsin Baseball, I think it's Wisconsin Baseball Association, not even really a magazine, but a encyclopedia of teams this year. That one's going to be lifted to deep center field. Over on it, making the catch, backstepping is Taurus, and Huber is going to come in to score. Rapids gets the run right back on the sacrifice fly, and Brett Simonson has got 3 RBIs today as Huber comes in to score. Brett today a RBI single, RBI triple, and then a sacrifice fly. Braden Lewis, nothing for nothing today, a couple of walks. First one misses high to Braden. Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen within just 1 week. Countertops, backsplashes, floors, cabinets, and everything else you need and everything else you can find in your kitchen. Stone Innovations takes care of it all for you, from fabrication, design, and installation. For your next kitchen or bathroom, look to Stone Innovations in Plover. 3-0 to Braden. Also, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a free quote from Kerry Van Ert, State Farm on auto, homeowners, renters, and more for both Wisconsin Rapids and Marshfield. To find Kerry Van Ert, State Farm on Facebook to get started today. And Braden Lewis has walked 3 times today. And Ethan Freeman going to come in once again to run for him. For For the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call our buddy Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals, and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. Call him today at 715-213-4468, 715-213-4468. And now's the time to get it. If you need land for hunting or need some land to build a house, that was going to be grounded over to second, bobbled by the second baseman, Iupi, and an E4 as Freeman heads to second base. Again, if you need hunting land, turkey season right around the corner, if it hasn't started already, but Coach Galita making the changes. And coming in to run will be number 10, Garrett Jones. But also, if you're looking for some property to build a house on, get out of the hustle and bustle of the cities and just want to get out into nature a little bit, call Brian. He's always willing to help you out. Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. See Brian a lot during the winter season in the gyms.
Number 2, Caleb Ellis.
Big supporter of high school athletics, Brian Roosh. Now Caleb Ellis, a strikeout and a walk today. High strike called. One across here in the third. 8-1 Wisconsin Rapids. Wheels and deals in the dirt. Ball and a strike. Outside corner gets called strike. Score from Wisconsin Dells. Mosinee 12, Stratford nothing. Again, Mosinee is a team to be reckoned with this year again. That's going to be lifted up and into the screen and caught by Brian Olds. Nicely done. Always needing to contend with Medford in the Great Northern Conference. Just missed outside. 2-2 to Caleb Ellis. Kicks and fires again. Now he's going to be hit hard over to second for one. Across. Double play to end the inning. Nicely done. 4-6-3 DP to end our third inning. A run across on one hit and one left on. We have played 3 complete. 8-1 Rapids. Back to Wisconsin Rapids after this. So, Husky Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. Some changes for the Red Raiders as we head to the fourth inning, as Braden Lewis moves from the mound to first. And on the mound now is Ethan Freeman. And heading off is Trevor Martin. Trevor's day at first base, anyway, is complete for Wisconsin Rapids. As always, I'd like to thank our buddy Joe Anderson for helping out. He's going to make the trek over the softball field, not too far away from here, to help Chris Conley set up for Spash and DC Everest softball. First pitch scheduled at 6:30 tonight. You can watch that one, same channel you're watching this one on. Again, all of our games on the same channel on YouTube of Zaleski Sports.
Leading off for the Red Robins, center fielder number 17, Trevor Terrace.
Trevor Terrace to lead things off for Wisconsin, or for Antigo, I should say. Ethan Freeman, the new pitcher for Wisconsin Rapids. First offering. This is high and away. With so much of our lives riding on the internet these days, choosing a provider you can rely on has become more important than ever. As a local company, Solaris sees their customers as neighbors and not just numbers. You can trust their fiber delivers the fastest, most reliable, and most advanced internet experience in town. Visit Solaris.net. Dribbler over to Olds. Across the diamond to Lewis for the first out of the fourth inning.
Now batting the third baseman, number 8, Ben Robrecht.
Now Ben Robrecht, third baseman in his own right. Made a Custom Apparel in Stevens Point provides quality decorated apparel from your hometown schools and summer teams to corporate and team outings, along with promotional items. That's Made a Custom Apparel in Stevens Point. 1 ball, no strikes. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in this afternoon on Zaleski Sports. There's a strike from Freeman, popping the mitt and losing the hat. Rapids 3 in the first, 4 in the second, 1 in the third before the double play. Freeman again smacking the mitt and losing the hat. 1 and 2. Bringing the heat. One ball and 2 strikes. Freeman gets one that he likes. Kicks and fires home. Grounded foul. Coach Galita chases it down. Just to our left in the third base dugout area. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away here in the top of the fourth. First pitch this afternoon at 4:43. We're just past 6 o'clock here in Wisconsin Rapids. That's a swing and a miss at a high fastball. And the first strikeout for Freeman. There's 2 away. Once again, losing the top hat for Ethan. Now Alec Napkavich for the Antigo Red Robins. Freeman comes set, the first offering. High and tight, spinning out of the way. It was Napkavich. Wisconsin River Orthopedics encourages you to stop living with the pain. Come see them and let's get you back to living your life to the fullest. For joint pain, rehabilitation, urgent care, and more, come to Wisconsin River Orthopedics in Wisconsin Rapids. Just up the road from here. Outside corner gets the strike, and it's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. 2 away here in the top of the fourth. Outside corner again, gets it, and it's 1-2. Painting the edges is Ethan Freeman. Stands on the first base side of the rubber. Fires home 1-2. High for 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Deuces wild here in the top of the 4th. And a beautiful afternoon has turned into a beautiful evening here in Wisconsin Rapids. There's a swing and a miss. And 2 pair of strikeouts for Ethan Freeman. That is how we end our top of the 4th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We have played 3.5. It is 8-1 Wisconsin Rapids. We'll be back to Wisconsin Rapids after this on Zaleski Sports.
If you think it's cold outside now, just wait. Nasty weather is on the way, but you don't have to freeze. Get your vehicle into MobileLink for a remote car starter. When it comes to remote starters, there is only one leader in central Wisconsin with over 5,000 units installed. Blake at MobileLink. You work hard, and it's time to treat yourself to something you will use all the time. Schedule that remote starter and start beating Old Man Winter.
Welcome. How may we help you?
New windows, new garage, new car, swimming pool. Tuition, we're not talking scholarship here. And a vacation.
Our affordable home equity line of credit may be just what you need.
Medical expenses, braces for our youngest. How about the dog? Roof. How about the roof? And did I mention how long I wanted that vacation to be?
Your money, your life. How may we help you?
Brian Olds to lead things off for Wisconsin Rapids here in the bottom of the 4th inning. There's a spinner in there for a strike. Olds today, a walk and a fielder's choice. Sunshine peeks out a little bit here and gets away from the catcher, but in there for a strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-2. Saw a lot of that over the weekend in Chicago for the Brewers Cubs. And there's a strike 3. That one gets to the backstop. The throw is in time and got him. Again, twisted up as catcher did Napkavich. And there's one away. Just a second strikeout of the afternoon against this Wisconsin Rapids offense. And now Cannon Plumman with one away. Fielder's a fly out and a walk today for Cannon. There's a swing and a miss. Napkavich feeling it this 4th inning. Feeling the break and stuff. And he crossed up Hennis on that strikeout. It's just low for a ball. Rustic Redefined provides a boutique shopping experience with unique and affordable clothing and accessories to fit your individual style. Shop Rustic Redefined on 8th Street in Wisconsin Rapids. That was going to be lined into left field. First base hit of the year for Cannon Plumman. Runner at first and one away.
Left fielder number 27, Marco Simonson.
For Marco Simonson. Walked in the second. It's part of a catcher interference, runner interference back in the first. And feeling that curveball, beautiful by Alec Napkavich. The 0-1. There goes the runner. And Cannon Plumman is going to steal second base. Didn't call for a courtesy runner that time for Cannon, and he took second. Runner at second now with one away. 1 ball and 1 strike to Marcos Simonson. Outside and low for a ball. Two balls and a strike, one away for Marcos. Abkavich looks back at his runner and fires. Outside, missed, 3-1. Beautiful afternoon. Couldn't have asked for much better, especially what's forecasted for tomorrow. And then hopefully the rest of the week, and 10-day forecast looks pretty promising. Simonson walks for the second time. And now Jackson Laskowski for Wisconsin Rapids. A single and a fly out today for Jackson. Plowman from second, Simonson from first. Spinner didn't get the cut that he wanted and missed a low and away. Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices or has offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook. Get started today. 2 on, 1 out, bottom of the fourth inning, 8-1 Wisconsin Rapids. That was going to be driven hard to center field. They're going to send Plowman and then hold him up at third base. And now bases are loaded for the top of the order. And Brennan Huber. Brennan today.
Now batting the center fielder, number 3, Brennan Huber.
2 for 3 with 2 triples. Hit one to left center, more so center the first time, and hit one to left center, more so left side the second time. 2 for 3, 2 triples today for Brennan. Brennan didn't even flinch on a curveball that went over his head. 3 on, 1 out. Napkavich fires home. Spinner just missed. 2-0, low and in. Trying to put this one away for Wisconsin Rapids. A hit here would do just that. Outside corner gets a strike, ends 2-1. Two-one fires home. That one's going to be driven deep left field. And going to make the catch in center field is Terrace. Everybody tagging up, and the throw home is not in time. An RBI throw down to second. Huber is going to be safe. That goes into center field. Not Huber, excuse me. Laskowski, and another run scores. So a sacrifice fly for Brennan Huber. That's out number 2. Cannon came in to score. Simonson scored on the error. Laskowski heads to second. So 2 across in the inning. Laskowski leads from second with 2 outs. Brett today, a single, a triple, and a sacrifice fly. 3 RBIs tonight for Brett Simonson. High and out, 2-0. So on the throw from Jacob Hannes that got away from Hunter Iupi, Laskowski took second, and Simonson walked in scoring. Fouled straight back, 2-1. Don't forget, Nacerville Dairy postgame show will wrap up our broadcast here this afternoon on Zaleski Sports. clean up and head over to the softball game for a little bit. Now it's going to be looped into left center field. That one is going to score one. Laskowski is going to score. Simonson around second. He's going to trek into third base. His second triple of the afternoon. His second RBI triple, 4 RBIs for Brett Simonson today. And it's 11-1 Wisconsin Rapids.
Now batting the first baseman, number 21, Braden Lewis.
Oppo taco for Brett Simonson. I think that's a little bit more impressive from Simonson. Now Braden Lewis goes opposite field, and he's going to drive in a base, or he's going to drive in a run. And Braden's going to trek around first and head into second, an RBI double for Braden Lewis. Braden had walked 3 times in a row and finally able to swing the bat on a good pitch, and he drove in a run. That's 12-1 Wisconsin Rapids with 2 outs here in the 4th. So up and down this batting lineup for Coach Galita today has played well. Brendan Huber, 2 for 3, 2 triples, sacrifice fly. Brett Simonson, outstanding day. A single, a pair of triples, and a sacrifice fly. 4 RBIs today for Brett Simonson. Braden Lewis walked 3 times, and then just had an RBI double. Trevor Martin, a couple of walks, reached on an error. Caleb Lewis struck out, walked, and grounded into a double play. Brian Olds, a walk, fielder's choice, and a strikeout. Cannon Plumman, a flyout, a walk, and a single. Marco Simonson, again, was involved in that catcher interference play. Walked a couple of times. Jackson Laskowski, a single, a couple of singles, and a flyout. And a new pitcher is going to be Hunter Iupi for Antigo. And with that, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with the pitching change and the rest of the bottom of the 4th inning after this on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Wisconsin River Orthopedics has been providing comprehensive care to Wood County for over 50 years. We offer urgent care for orthopedic pain and injuries, joint replacement, along with focused sports medicine care from evaluation to rehabilitation. Our facilities offer a spacious rehab center to get you back to doing what you love most, along with the latest technology in our ambulatory surgery center and a comfortable open MRI. Stop living with pain and limited range in your joints. Turn to Wisconsin River Orthopedics and get back to the way life is meant to be. Ethan Freeman batting here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Braden Lewis stands at second base with 2 outs, 4 runs across here in the 4th. Hunter Iupi could be fouled straight back. Off the mask again. Caleb Ellis awaits on deck for the Red Raiders. That was going to be lined into left center field. Coach Galita is going to send Braden Lewis. The throw from center is going to be cut off, and an RBI base hit for Ethan Freeman. Hitting contagious for the Red Raiders. 13-1.
Now batting the shortstop, number 2, Caleb Ellis.
Keenan Miller in to run for Ethan Freeman. Caleb Ellis, left-handed hitter. Going to ground this one over to second. Over, and it is Napkavich to first just in time to retire Caleb Ellis. But a very productive inning for Wisconsin Rapids. 5 runs across. They lead 13-1. Last shot here for Antigo as we head to the 5th. Trailing by 12. You're watching high school baseball. Zaleski Sports.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Store Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili. The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Top of the 5th inning here. Antigo trailing 13-1. If my math is correct, last shot here for the Red Robins. There's a strike from Freeman. And appreciate everyone tuning in this afternoon on Zaleski Sports into the evening as we close in on 6:30 here in Central Wisconsin. Steve Maves here with you. Joe Anderson was here for a while. Now he's helping out. There's a diving stop there by Olds. Throw from his knees. Intano off the glove of Braden Lewis. What a play there by Brian Olds. Just out of the reach of Braden Lewis. And a base hit for Luke Bassel.
Now batting number 6, Wyatt Kraus.
Now Wyatt Kraus hitting for Antigo. Runner at first and nobody out. Swing and a miss. That would have been a web gem by Brian Olds. It was a heck of a play, just out of the reach of Braden Lewis. Outside, misses for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Wyatt Kraus. Rapids scored 3 in the first, 4 in the second, 1 in the third, 5 in the fourth. Antigo 1 run across on an RBI triple in the third. Freeman fires. Line to short, caught, and no throw made by Caleb Ellis. But nice catch out there by Caleb on a line out. There's one away for Hunter Ayubi. A couple of strikeouts tonight for Hunter.
Top of the order, number 5, Hunter Ayubi.
Lights turn on here at Coosa Port Edward State Bank Field. And thank you all for tuning in this afternoon on Zaleski Sports. Again, our next Rapids baseball broadcast as of right now is next Saturday the 15th when they host a doubleheader against Menominee. Both of those games starting at 11 a.m. on the 15th. About 2 weeks high and out. There's a strike outside corner. I believe there's also a game that got moved. Antigo today and then Menominee on the 15th. I think Scout Assistant Athletic Director said that there was another game that got moved. That one gets away on a wild pitch. And it runs 3 balls and a strike. I think the Merrill game may have been moved. I know the Merrill game for softball for sure. But this game this afternoon, and then for sure the Menominee doubleheader on Saturday the 15th. We'll have that for you. Now it's going to be lifted to center, shallow right field, drifting back on and making the catch is Simonson. And there's 2 away for Reed Kinsley.
Now batting the shortstop, number 3, Reed Kinsley.
Runner at second is Bassel with 2 outs. 13-1 Wisconsin Rapids, 2 away. Here in the top of the 5th inning. Last shot here for Antigo. They need 3 to keep the game alive. First one misses high and away for a ball. Harlan Farms post-game show coming up at the conclusion of this game. Right at the letters for a strike to Kinsley. Outside corner gets a popper there by Reed, or to Reed Kinsley. Now Antigo down to their final out here in the first ball game of the night. Again, there is a doubleheader. We're only sticking around for this one. Just if you are looking for game number 2, we will not be here. The 1-2 spinner is good for a strike. And that will end our first game here this evening. In the 5th, no runs on a hit, a wild pitch, 1 left on. As Wisconsin Rapids picks up win number 1, 13-1 over Antigo here this evening, and season of 2023 has started off with a exclamation mark here for Wisconsin Rapids. Again, final score, it is Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln 13 and Antigo 1. We'll be back with our Heartland Farms postgame show after this on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids as we wrap things up here from the ballpark this afternoon. 13-1 Wisconsin Rapids over Antigo in game number 1. Rapids exploding for 13 runs on 10 hits. Again, drawing a lot of walks and getting timely hitting from the top of their order up and down the batting lineup. Played very, very well for Wisconsin Rapids here this afternoon. Again, scheduled games tomorrow. We got a couple of them. Likely doesn't look too promising, but we'll try and keep you up to date at ZaleskiSports.com as well as Facebook on Zaleski Sports. Again, this is Steve Mapes signing off from Wisconsin Rapids. 13-1 Red Raiders over the Red Robins. Have a great evening, everyone. We'll talk to you again on Thursday morning. Auburndale, Spencer, right here in Wisconsin Rapids on Zaleski Sports. Have a great night, everyone. We'll talk to you again next time right here on Zaleski Sports.